Here's a delicious truth that will shatter your morning delusions. Your mind isn't yours. Right now, as you absorb these words, you believe you're thinking your own thoughts. How charmingly naive. Every reaction you claim as authentic, every emotion you wear as genuine, every thought you treasure as original, they're nothing but echoes of other people's voices, bouncing around the hollow cave you call consciousness. The masses stumble through life as mental slaves, and the most tragic part? They have no idea that chains even exist. But there's an ancient law, older than your precious psychology, deeper than your self-help mantras, that reveals how to build an impenetrable fortress where your true self can finally reign. Listen carefully, unconscious wanderer. The untrained mind is humanity's greatest tragedy. Like a magnificent castle with no guards, no walls, no king, just empty rooms where any vagrant thought can squat indefinitely. Here lies the revelation that separates masters from the masses. Exists an infinite chasm between reacting and responding. Animals react, slaves react, the herd reacts. But the awakened? They respond with surgical precision. Picture a master archer in ancient temples. When faced with a charging enemy, the amateur draws his bow in panic, shooting wildly, missing everything. But the master, he breathes once, twice, and in that sacred pause between threat and action, he finds perfect stillness. And from that stillness comes the arrow that never misses. Your mind works identically. Between every external stimulus and your response lies a tiny gap, perhaps 3 heartbeats long. In that microscopic eternity lives your entire freedom. The unconscious masses leap across this gap like blind men over cliffs. But you, yes, you can learn to inhabit that space like a god. Here's what the Hermetic masters knew that your culture forgot. You cannot control thoughts directly. That's a fool's game played by amateurs. What you control is something far more powerful: your attention. Whatever captures your attention becomes your reality. The ordinary human lets attention wander like a stray dog, now anxious about tomorrow, now bitter about yesterday, now hypnotized by others' opinions. Their minds become emotional brothels where any wandering thought can enter and make itself at home. But the Hermetic adept transforms consciousness into a sacred cathedral. Every thought must present credentials at the door. Every emotion must prove its worth before receiving hospitality. Every reaction must earn its place before being granted audience with the true self. Behold the weapon that will separate you from the unconscious horde. When the storms of emotion arise, when anger claws at your chest, when fear whispers poison, when frustration demands immediate action, you will invoke this ancient sequence. The recognition. Fascinating. I observe anger attempting to possess me. From whence does this visitor come? The sacred pause. 3 breaths. Deep, slow. With each exhale, step backward in consciousness, like a master stepping back to survey his chessboard. You are not the emotion. You are the eternal witness of emotions. The sovereign choice. How would a master of consciousness respond to such a situation? Then, respond from that throne of inner authority, not from the reactive swamp of unconscious impulse. Mark this well, future initiate. Your consciousness is the only territory in this universe that truly belongs to you. Each time you permit others to invade it with their toxic opinions, their vampiric energies, their petty dramas, you commit the highest treason against your own divine nature. The masses will forever remain enslaved by every passing emotional wind. But you now possess the key to an impenetrable fortress. Wield it with the precision of a surgeon and the authority of a king. The choice, as always, remains yours. But choose knowing that every moment of unconsciousness is a moment stolen from your own ascension to mental sovereignty. The codex is deciphered. The blade is delivered. Now, master it.